So basically, I haven't been doing like any drawing since like around probably like 5th-ish grade, but this month I decided to do like just a bunch of drawings and stuff. I haven't practiced for like years because of like COVID and everything, but today I was gonna show this month's progress plus art from 5th grade, so yeah. First off, I love the cover. I handmade the cover and the back, which I'm really proud about. I love like writing my name on stuff, and I have like old stickers from 5th grade to just like commemorate all that. First, we have just like a random drawing I drew. I got Copics for the first time, so this was my first time ever using them, which was really cool. The next page, like, I was trying to figure out how I wanted to make my sketchbook look. This one is like really crazy, like all over the place. This I drew on a napkin. This just with like an orange pen. This at school on a post-it note. And then on the next page, it was more like clean cut. I was, as you can tell, I haven't made a lot of strides with Copics. They're really hard to use. This I also made on a napkin. It's like a Five Nights at Freddy's like seal OC, which is pretty cool. This is like also some of the pen drawings. I made some Drew shoes and stuff. Okay, so basically I bought this sketchbook, but the binding was terrible, so I ended up putting a lot of drawings from that book into this one. But I love this one. There's so many layers of pen. I also made new drawing designs. I have like that pair of shoes. They're really nice. Just a random long drawing. More little patches everywhere. I love scattering through my books. Then just like random doodles. I was swatching some Copics, pens, stuff like that. We got Sands and Jesse Pinkman. Like, I was trying a new style. I love this style. I'm gonna try it more. And then, my first attempt at watercolor in a long time. I love doing just these random doodles. They're really fun. I see them a lot in the sketchbook. I also love putting washi tape, other stuff like that. You can see the doodles again. This one I just did pencil. I usually do stuff on pen, but I want to change up. This one I did like a perspective type of view, which I really liked. I've never done something like that before, so it was fun. And I made these like bubbles with like holographic pen, which was cool. These are some old drawings actually from last year, but yeah, I still wanted to include them in my book. And then I recently got like an anatomy book, so like I was drawing skeleton, and I made a drawing out of highlighters. And then I started practicing more with Copics, so this one like it's not as patchy and stuff, so this is my first pretty good attempt at Copics. This page was like completely bled through from the marker, so I just put paper over it and then put a drawing of White Diamond I drew in school. This was a unfinished sketch. Here I was just doing random drawings, and I drew like Murdoch from Gorillaz as like a teenager, which was really fun. I made this Spider-Man OC that's supposed to be like from the 70s and stuff, so I incorporated like these really cool disco type of pants, and just it was so much fun to make, and put like diamond type of design on the sleeves. And then whenever you use Copics, it bleeds on the back like so bad. And then from Steven Universe, I made like the cookie cat, but like redesigned it, so there's like whiskers, different ice cream color, stuff like that. Then just other random drawings, like just some eyes, noses, Murdoch. I love this one. It looks like a cranberry fairy or whatever. I drew a candle here, put another patch. I love this page. I drew like a heart and just like different stuff. I love doing like themed pages. I drew some butterflies and stuff. I'm really proud of these two. And more candles. I love drawing candles. And then I did these like 2 themed pages. This one's like a sun. Well, I was gonna do a moon, but like then I started drawing an eye, and I was just like, I need to finish that. We're heading near the end of this sketchbook, but don't worry, there's more. Wait, there's more that I'm gonna do, so don't worry. And then this is my OC that I've had for a long time, named Ruby. Not all my sketches are in this sketchbook, but like stuff I included. And I didn't draw much on the page. Okay, so honestly, I feel like my art downgraded from 5th grade quality-wise. But it was really fun trying out, experimenting new styles, and I feel like I did grow from all of that. But now I'm gonna show stuff from 5th grade, starting with like random paper stuff and then the sketchbook. I was obsessed with Steven Universe, so I drew Peridot. I tried drawing in the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure type of like style. I love the noses. I did a really good job at all this. For reference, I did all this stuff when I was about like 11, 10, 5th grade, stuff like that. I drew this like in therapy. I started watching Friends, and it was like so much fun. I love that show. I remember being so proud of this. This was like a self-portrait in like, well, this was probably 3rd grade. But I was so proud of this. It was one of my favorite drawings. I loved Pokemon too, so I drew Pikachu. Oh, I had a whole team of OCs because I was obsessed with like Voltron and stuff, so I made like my own team. This one is one of them. It's like a cat girl. I also had another branch that the inspiration was My Hero Academia, and then I made these like OCs, like wings. Like before I got Copics, I used Ohuhu markers. Definitely recommend them if you're starting out, because they're cheap. Okay, like I didn't do a great job on the wings, but they're very good markers, and you should buy them. More Steven Universe drawings. I loved drawing Opal back then. This is from art class. We were drawing like Australian animals. It was really fun. Here are more of the Voltron OCs. This was just like a random drawing I made. It was like really fun doing all the colors and designs. Here's the other character in the OC type of thing. There's like a whole entire group of like 5 or so. This was my Steven Universe OC. I had a lot of OCs back then. I don't now, but I would love to get back into that. This was supposed to be like me and my brother or something. And then more Steven Universe art sketches. More Steven Universe art. I got this like art subscription box, and like on the black paper you're supposed to use charcoal or white pencil, but like I hated doing that, so I just did random drawings with pencil. And then drew Opal again. What? The anatomy on this is terrible compared to the show, but I think I did pretty well with no reference. And this was another branch of like the like My Hero Academia inspired type of OCs. It was like this whole group. It was like an alternative universe type of thing. Another Steven Universe OC. They're supposed to have water powers, garnet stuff, and amethyst. This was supposed to be me and my brother too, like a combination of all what we wore. And it was really fun to make. Here's another guy in the Voltron type of OC inspired series. I loved this one the most. I was so proud with this one. I made it like when I was 10, so I was like super proud. Okay, I had like a furry phase. This was my furry OC for a week. To be clear, this was like a week of furry phase, so yeah. Really exposing myself there. And then I made some random, like, art I hadn't drawn in a really long time, and this was just like, I was watching Steven Universe. I wish I continued the rose quartz drawing because that had potential. Amethyst. Pearl, I don't know what's up with the color scheme there, Steven. And then this, like, I told this whole backstory to my mom when I was like, oh yeah, this garnet was if, like, she was an actual original gem that the diamonds made or whatever. It was really cool. I really liked it. This is a drawing of bismuth. I hung this up in my room for a very long time, and I loved it a lot. Whew, that was a lot. Now we get to go on to one of my favorite parts, this actual sketchbook from 5th grade. All that was just loose stuff that I already had. I moved recently, like 2 times since then, so a lot of the art got lost or I just threw it away. So this is kind of like the remains. So, you know, I was 11. So let's see. Steven Universe. Okay, so I did a Peridot drawing. I loved Peridot. I love drawing her so much. This was like a Steven Universe OC, like a sapphire. This was a Voltron OC type of thing. I love drawing these types of earrings, like that one episode in Steven Universe where the zoom-ins have that type of earring. I loved that, but they don't make sense because they don't connect, but I loved it. Honestly, love this art style from back then. I wish I could, like, remake it. And I did a lapis drawing. I was so good at art back then. Hunk from Voltron. I was proud of this drawing. And I'm like, these drawings didn't take long at all. I'm so proud of myself. Aqua Emerald. This was another OC I had. It's really cool. I wish I did most of my drawings in color. Like, I mostly just, like, use pen. I have no idea what this is. Okay, so basically, I was watching this YouTube video of someone, like, drawing Deku. At the time, I did not know what the show was, so I was just, like, drawing this armor. And I was so proud of it. And then I just drew a random, like, OC guy on top. And then from here on forward, I started getting into My Hero Academia. So this was like my most original OC. But I was still obsessed with Steven Universe, so I had to incorporate a gem and water powers. He had tattoos originally. And you can tell, like, the freckles, the style, everything, that's, like, inspired by that. Oh, this section of my note of the sketchbook is like ships that I liked at the time. Ruby and Sapphire, I mean, like a classic. So yeah, Stevani, another Steven Universe one. Lapidot. I was obsessed with ships at the time. I'm not really into it anymore. I'm kind of more of like not into those fandoms as much anymore. But I mean, I still love Steven Universe. I mean, who doesn't? We got Keith and Lance from Voltron. Honestly, love this one. I was very... Bro. At first I thought it said Naughty Elf, which is way worse. So I'm glad it's not. Oh, Pidge Allura. I don't really ship them. I mean, like, Allura and, like, Lance like each other. So I'm kind of just like, whatever. But I love this drawing of her. And then I drew, like, Sailor Earth. I watched tons of seasons of Sailor Moon, but I don't know if they actually have a Sailor Earth at some point during the show. And then I drew, like, Rose's sword and shit. Like, why did I have to incorporate Steven Universe into, like, every drawing possible? Okay, this was, like, supposed to be my Hero Academia OC, but when he was younger, I don't know, he lived in a dojo or something. It was really complicated what the story was. We got a Stevani drawing. I don't know why I even bothered with coloring in this whole part with pencil, but whatever. This was just like some Voltron type of drawing, incorporation of all the fandoms I liked at the time. And then from here out is more of like my virtual learning art type of stuff, because like at that time I was just like so tired and like didn't want to do art anymore unless it was like for credit, like a grade. So I was just doing watercolor again, seeing what it was like. Just like random Lord of the Rings stuff, planets. We had to draw 3 circles and make art of it, so I made like Sushi and Lion from Steven Universe, and we also had to make 3 circles here. And then I proudly showed this to the whole class, and I was like, wow, look at all my art. And now I'm just like, this is so cringy. Like, whatever. It's not the worst. I like the idea behind it, but I don't. It's okay. It's kind of cringy. Was that blush? Like, how is it? This one kind of makes me angry, but I love that I swatched all the different colors on the side. I love when I do that. From here, it gets very sparse. The drawings I did, I was going to Studio Ghibli, or Ghibli. You can fight in the comments on how you pronounce it. But yeah, I don't remember which movie this was based on. Terrible shading. So yeah. I was drawing random objects. Yeah, a tree. That was pretty good. I love drawing this hand. I used like my own hand for reference and stuff. It was supposed to be like a Steven Universe, like one of the diamonds pushing in the thing. Random faces drawings. I drew this at my aunt's house. It was my Hero Academia OC, but like a more finalized thing. He had like leaf power, like nature powers and fire powers and water powers and like literally any power imaginable, and he wore platforms. I'm just like insanely overpowered. And oh, this one's kind of cute. I love the hair. But yeah, that's also kind of Studio Ghibli inspired, probably. Just random objects that I found on the ground and I drew them. Scarf, name tag, can bottle thing. Yeah, art project type of thing. Colored pencils. It looks fine. Like, oh, I made a mural. And this is a sketch of what I did. I made a full color spray paint mural of Gigi, and it was so adorable. I'm so sad that I don't have it anymore since I moved. I'm getting back into my Undertale face at this point after a year of not poorly drawn stamps, and then I gave up. I was trying to draw the main character, gave up. Metaton, Papyrus, the ghost guy. Is his name just Ghost or like a different name? The main character, Chris. Yeah, I always named mine Pippin. So a lot of people just name it their own name, but I would always name mine Pippin. Now I just call it my name, but still. Random drawings. Random drawings. I messed up. Okay, at this point, I was getting full-fledged into my anime phase. I kept on trying to draw ahead. Oh, here's a comic I made in Spanish. This was my crunchy phase when I called I would use Japanese names for, like, even for a Spanish comic. I was just like, whatever. This was cute. I was drawing my friend in like an anime type of style. Another My Hero Academia OC. This was supposed to be like Moth Boy, like Mothman, but like Moth Boy. I know I had a drawing of Uraka or something, or I don't know her name. She's like the bubble, the you gravity, or from that girl from My Hero Academia, you know what I mean. Um, yeah, I was drawing this place from Greece, not gonna butcher the name, and different landscapes, and a random like science project thing. Drew pancakes. That would be really cool if I finished it. Might do that. Waterfall. That was cool. Then I drew Cardcaptor Sakura. I know it was so good underneath. I'm so mad that I covered it. I love this show so much. I would draw her all the time. It's such a good show. I definitely recommend it. The original. Like, I haven't watched the new one. I really want to. I hate that mouth. Like, yeah. Random angry demon boy. So, yeah. Garnet art. I don't know what that's supposed to be. Like Harry Potter. And then random Peridot Peru. I love this swing. I want to make like a robot inspired angel type of thing. I love that. Steven art. I designed this home that was supposed to be made of glass, and it reached over, so dang, that's the end. Honestly, I love seeing like the different types of progress over the months. That was really fun. Overall, I have like this whole bucket of art. I might go through some of my more recent art sometime, but overall, this is pretty cool. I really enjoyed making this video, and I might do more like it in the future. This is my first YouTube video ever, by the way, so like, don't judge majorly. I mean, you can. I mean, like, I don't really care, because, I don't have to explain that, but yeah, I hope you enjoy the video. Please subscribe, like the smash that like button, turn on notifications. Yeah. I did the middle finger instead of the piece. Okay.